Deep in the wilderness, a sturdy log cabin slowly rises from raw timber. With no heavy machinery, only skilled hands, traditional woodworking techniques, and determination, every detail comes together to create a home in nature. Let's explore the entire journey. After months of building the foundation, the first walls of the log cabin finally begin to rise. Massive logs are hauled from the forest, stripped of their bark, carefully measured, cut, hand-notched, and lifted into place with a homemade pulley system. One log at a time, the cabin slowly comes together, marking a major milestone in the off-grid building journey. Expanded metal lath is installed over the blueskin waterproof membrane to provide a strong bonding surface for the mortar. A fresh layer of mortar is then applied, creating a solid base for the natural stone veneer. The second log course begins with precise fitting and careful craftsmanship. Each massive log is shaped by hand, cut with notches, and lined with natural moss for insulation. Using a pulley system, the log is lowered into place, adjusted, and secured, slowly building the solid walls of the off-grid cabin. The second log course is reinforced with hand-drilled holes and wooden pegs, locking each log firmly together. With precise alignment, the massive log is lifted into place using a pulley system. Layer by layer, the cabin walls continue to take shape deep in the wilderness. As the log walls rise higher, a wooden scaffold is built from sturdy forest timber to support the next stage of construction. With a safer working platform, each heavy log is lifted into place, slowly shaping the cabin in the wilderness. The log walls continue to rise as the window and door frames are carefully measured and aligned before installation. Each frame is securely fixed into the log walls, allowing the structure to adjust naturally over time. Large logs are placed above, making the cabin stronger and more defined. The cabin build moves forward. A large log is lifted and carefully placed into position. Each heavy log is precisely aligned above the door frames, completing the final sections of the log walls and making the cabin stronger with every layer. With the log walls complete, the porch frame is installed and securely nailed to the main structure. Round logs are then placed on top, locking the entire frame together and making the cabin stronger as it gradually takes its final shape. With the log walls complete, the large structural logs are carefully measured and cut before being lifted into place on top of the structure. Each joint is precisely aligned, gradually forming a strong roof frame for the cabin. A temporary support frame and chain hoist are installed to prepare for lifting the roof beams. Once the lifting straps are secured and the load is balanced, each log is slowly hoisted into position while guide ropes keep it under control. At the correct height, the beams are carefully lowered into the pre-cut notches, then aligned and firmly secured to form the cabin's main roof support structure. The roof rafters are installed and carefully aligned to establish the roof's pitch. At the same time, the wood stove chimney location is measured, and a framed opening is left in the roof structure. A ceiling support box is securely installed to maintain the required fire-safe clearance. Roof decking boards are then installed around the opening, gradually completing the roof frame and preparing it for the next stage of construction. The rafters on the opposite side of the roof are completed after each timber is carefully measured, cut, and notched into the main support beams. Next, the roof decking boards are lifted into place and installed from the eaves up to the ridge. Each board is tightly fitted and securely fastened to the rafters, with precise cuts around the chimney support box, creating a smooth, solid roof surface ready for waterproofing before the final roofing is installed. The roof decking is covered with a waterproof membrane to protect the timber structure from rain and snow, while an insulated chimney system is installed through the roof with flashing to ensure a watertight and safe seal. Inside the cabin, the wood stove is positioned and connected to the chimney, completing the home's heating system. A weatherproof and insulation barrier is installed in the gable section to improve the cabin's protection against wind and moisture. Next, the wooden boards are carefully measured, cut, and fitted from the inside out, completing the gable wall with a strong finish that matches the rest of the cabin. The window frames are carefully installed and aligned within the log walls. The main door frame is then measured, built, and securely fixed in place. Finally, insulation is added around the openings and finished with wood trim, making the cabin more weatherproof and one step closer to completion. Before building the porch roof frame, the support posts are carefully measured and notched to ensure the beams fit perfectly. Adjustable screw jacks are installed beneath each post, allowing the structure to be leveled as the logs naturally settle over time. The remaining posts and cross beams are then raised into place, creating a strong and durable porch roof frame for the cabin. The exterior siding is secured over the waterproof layer and covered with shosugi band charred wood, using a surface burning technique to improve durability and create a natural appearance. Each board is carefully measured, cut, and finished with protective oil to preserve the wood color and improve weather resistance. The window frames are carefully assembled and aligned, while the main door frame is securely installed with a handcrafted door made from charred pine and birch bark, completing the rustic exterior of the cabin.
The other gun.
The front door is handcrafted from thick wooden boards, carefully measured and assembled to create a strong frame. The joints are reinforced with wood glue and wooden dowels, while the diagonal boards improve durability and add a rustic look. The hinges are securely installed, and the door is then fitted into place, completing the cabin's entrance. Before installing the metal roof, the wooden battens are secured and covered with Durafoam insulation on the cabin roof surface. Gutters and metal edge trims are installed to control rainwater and protect the log walls below. The metal roofing panels are measured, overlapped, and securely fastened to the roof frame. The porch roof and chimney area are also carefully detailed to ensure a watertight and durable roof structure. After completing the main roof, the additional sloped roof frame is built. Each timber is carefully measured, cut, and fitted to create a strong structure. The roof boards, waterproof layer, and metal panels are installed, completing the roof extension connected to the cabin. The porch soffit and fascia are carefully measured, cut, and installed. Each board is fitted tightly to keep wildlife out, while creating a clean, sturdy ceiling that completes the porch roof. Moving on to the exterior, all gaps are sealed and smoothed to improve weather resistance and create a clean finish. The exterior wood siding is carefully installed and aligned. The entire wood surface is coated with a protective oil finish to enhance durability and withstand the elements. To prepare for the ceiling installation, insulation bats are tightly fitted between the ceiling joists and covered with a vapor barrier to protect the wooden structure. The surface charred pine boards are then carefully measured, fitted, and securely fastened, creating a warm wooden ceiling with a distinctive rustic look for the cabin. The storage room finishing begins with installing the door, aligning it, and fitting the hinges and handle for smooth, secure operation. Each pine board is carefully installed on the walls, precisely cut to fit around the windows and ceiling. The wood trim is then fitted throughout, creating a clean, seamless, and cozy interior. The cabin's electrical and solar power systems are installed as a complete setup. Interior lighting, switches, and the main electrical panel are fitted inside, while the basement houses the inverter charger, safety protection system, and lithium battery bank. Outside, the solar panels are mounted on an adjustable tilt rack, providing a reliable and self-sufficient power supply for the entire cabin. The window and front door frames are finished with carefully measured and fitted wood trim that blends seamlessly with the log walls. Matching door jambs and trim are also installed at the hallway and bedroom entrances, creating a seamless and cohesive interior. The loft construction begins with preparing reclaimed lumber, followed by measuring, cutting, and installing the structural floor joists. Tongue and groove pine floorboards are laid to create a solid floor. Built-in shelving, storage, a safety railing, and a loft window complete a comfortable and functional loft space. The kitchen is built from rough sawn hardwood, with the boards carefully measured, cut and edge glued to create a solid countertop. The wood is then sanded smooth, and the cabinet frame and storage shelves are fully assembled. A protective oil finish is applied to enhance the natural grain and improve the kitchen's durability. The kitchen countertop, cabinets, and sink are custom-built and installed for the log cabin. Solid wood slabs are carefully planed and crafted into a sturdy countertop and cabinet system. The sink is precisely fitted into the countertop, while the drawers and cabinet doors are completed with care. The entire wood surface is finished with a protective oil to enhance the natural grain and improve durability. kitchen is upgraded with additional drawers and storage cabinets, making the space more organized and functional. The cabin's entryway is finished with a rustic red brick floor, with each brick carefully aligned to create a durable, clean, and practical surface for all seasons. A wall-mounted bookshelf is installed, followed by a large bookcase that serves as both a room divider and additional storage. A handcrafted wooden side table is then placed in position, creating a warm and inviting reading corner inside the cabin. Walnut cabinets and shelving are custom-built and fitted seamlessly into the cabin's interior. The wall-mounted kitchen cabinet and spalted birch drawer fronts are completed and finished with a protective oil to highlight the wood's natural beauty. The root cellar entrance is enclosed with sturdy wooden walls and framing. The staircase is carefully built, installed, and tested for stability before the handrail and wooden ledge are completed, creating a safe and seamless access to the cellar. The kitchen sink and faucet are installed and connected to the cabin's water supply, drainage, and basement pump system. The wastewater pipe is routed outside to a gray water filtration pit, completing the kitchen's plumbing system. The brick hallway floor is grouted and cleaned to complete the entryway. The bathroom is framed, clad with wooden walls, and fitted with a handcrafted stained glass door. A classic clawfoot bathtub and a composting toilet are then installed, completing a rustic and functional bathroom. The outdoor kitchen is fitted with a sturdy wooden frame and insect screens. The screens are stretched tightly, secured with staples and wooden trim, then neatly trimmed, keeping mosquitoes and insects out while maintaining excellent airflow. The outdoor kitchen base is clad with cement board, covered with metal lath, and coated with a scratch coat to provide a solid base for the natural stone veneer. The stones are carefully installed and grouted, while the basement window is finished with Shusugi band charred wood, enhancing durability and completing the cabin's exterior. Gutters are installed along the roof edge to collect and direct rainwater away, protecting the wooden walls and foundation. The porch base is then finished with natural river stone, carefully grouted to create a durable surface and complete the cabin's exterior. To add a new master bedroom, foundation holes are excavated for the support piers and fireplace. Sonotube forms are installed, reinforced with rebar, and filled with concrete, creating a solid foundation for the extension. The fireplace foundation is built with concrete blocks and reinforced with concrete for added strength. The floor beams, subfloor, and insulation are then installed before the wooden wall frames are raised and tied into the existing cabin, defining the new bedroom space. The roof frame for the new extension is built and connected to the main cabin roof, then covered with plywood sheathing and a waterproof membrane to protect the structure. The chimney chase is framed through the roof and sheathed on the outside, ready for the next stage of construction. The exterior is finished with wood siding, while inside, the ductwork, insulation, fireplace, and chimney are installed one by one, gradually transforming the master bedroom into a warm and comfortable living space. windows are carefully installed and aligned, completing the enclosure of the new bedroom. The gaps between the wood siding are reinforced with metal lath and sealed with specialty mortar, while the chimney is coated with a smooth mortar base, ready for its stone veneer. Insulation and cement boards are installed, while the roof receives additional waterproofing. The fireplace is finished with natural stone, followed by the wood ceiling and interior wall paneling. Finally, the hardwood floor and furnishings are installed, completing the cabin's warm and inviting living space. From an empty clearing in the wilderness, a cozy cabin was built with hard work, time, and perseverance. Because sometimes, the greatest achievement isn't the destination. It's the journey that creates it.